right, I'm taking my vanilla ice cream and we're gonna add that entire thing into our springform pan. Grab a rubber spatula and just start molding it to the bottom of our pan. All right, that looks great. Now we're gonna move on over to our food processor. And inside our food processor, we're gonna add some Oreos. This is gonna really elevate our dessert and it's gonna give it a nice crunch. So we're gonna add a couple of our Oreos right into our KitchenAid food processor. Ooh, these smell absolutely delicious. I'm definitely gonna be snacking on these later. So let's go ahead, and that looks about good. And we're gonna make sure that this is on chop and not puree. And let's give this a good chop. We don't really want crumbs, we want chunks, so that looks absolutely perfect. Let's take this off of our food processor. All right, and these are gonna go right on top of our vanilla ice cream layer. Ooh, look at those big chunks. I hope I get that in mine. Oh, that looks like the perfect amount. Just go ahead and use your clean hands and make sure you spread that from edge to edge. Look how delicious this is. And you can use whatever cookie you like. You can use a golden Oreo, a vanilla wafer, whatever you like, a graham cracker, but I think these Oreos are gonna be the perfect crunch. All right, now on top of our Oreos, I'm gonna grab my Hershey's Hot Fudge, and this is going right on top of our Oreos. I did heat it up so that it would come out a little nicer. I'm gonna grab another spatula and kind of just get that engulfed with our Oreos. After our hot fudge, we're gonna come in with our chocolate ice cream. Now I'm using chocolate and vanilla, but you could also do a cookies and cream, you could do a strawberry, you could do whatever ice cream flavors you like. I just wanna keep it classic so that everyone at the party likes it. Now we're just smoothing that out so we get a beautiful layer. Once we have our chocolate layer there, we're gonna move it to the side, and I'm gonna bring in my cold bowl. And inside our cold bowl, we're gonna add our 1 pint of heavy whipping cream. Right in there, beautiful. We're making a super quick and super delicious whipped cream. So I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. You can add as much or as little as you like depending on the sweetness. Obviously we have some sweetness already happening with those ice creams, so you don't need to add too much. And the last thing we're gonna add is a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm just gonna use that lid because that's the perfect teaspoon. Beautiful. Now we just grab our electric hand mixer and we start whipping this together. And we're just gonna whip this up until we get some beautiful peaks. All right, that looks beautiful. And we're gonna bring back our ice creams, and we're gonna, of course, put our delicious homemade whipped cream right on top of our chocolate ice cream. And those are gonna be gorgeous layers. Now, before we pop this in the freezer, I am just gonna add my fancy jimmies. Now, some people call them sprinkles, some people call them jimmies. I call them delicious. And we're just gonna sprinkle them right on top. All right, beautiful. Now this is gonna go in the freezer for about 4 hours. I ended up leaving this in the freezer overnight. Now, before we pop this open, I'm just gonna run a little spatula on the side so that we don't ruin any of our beautiful layers. All right, let's open this up now. Woo! It is time to cut a slice. Ooh, look at that. Look at those layers. Looks so good.
Wow, they look delicious, dude.
All right, this is gonna be a slice to share for sure. To our delicious ice cream cake. Get a little bit of everything. Oh, I'm so excited.
Is it good?
Oh my goodness. Wow. Every single layer is delicious.